Plug yourself into the machine. Become one. Become Apple's new icon. DNA straight to the screen.
Well, I bet none of you knew that the original James Bond tune was played on the 1963 Vox AC15. Neither did I until I bought one and did some research. And that's got to be one of the most iconic guitar riffs of all time, in my opinion. And once you plug a guitar into this amp, it's right there. It's incredible. Stick around, this is going to be a good one, guys. Hey folks, welcome back to Floyd's Vintage Guitars. Well today, before I get started, I just want to remind you to please subscribe to the channel, please like this video, please comment, please share, you know the deal. Thank you. Hey guys, well here we are. I'm here today to discuss my newly acquired 1963 Vox AC15 with 112. That's a 112 AC15 from 1963. And when I researched this amp, I realized it's one of the rarest amps, certainly one of the rarest Voxes out there. And it's famous as well. You know, like I said earlier, I had no idea that the original Bond theme, for example, was played on exactly one of these amps. And it really has blown my mind, this amp. You know, I'm a huge Vox AC30 fan. Anybody will tell you that. I've got one over here, an old 60s one. It's probably my go-to amp, my desert island amp, if I was only allowed one amp, you know. But obviously, a Vox AC30, especially the old ones, anybody who's ever gigged one will tell you they're one of the heaviest amps in the world. They will break your back. They will piss off the sound engineer. And they will certainly get you fired from any band if you don't know how to control your volume. They're loud, they're obnoxious, they're raunchy, and they're beautiful, and that's why everybody loves them, right? So what makes this Vox AC15 special to me is the fact that it sounds like a small AC30. Now I know what you're thinking, why is that a good thing? And I'm getting there, I promise, I do have a point somewhere. So what I mean by that is, a Fender Twin has a huge, big Fender clean tone. That's why people love Fender Twins. A Fender Bandmaster doesn't sound like a Fender Twin to me. A Fender Deluxe doesn't sound like a Fender Twin. A Fender Deluxe doesn't sound like a Bandmaster. A Bandmaster at 40 watts can still envelop a room. Where a Deluxe to me, now we're talking about a lot more breakup, a lot more edge of breakup tone, and that's why I love my Deluxe, my Fender Deluxe. Because if I want that Steve Ray on the edge of breakup tone, that's the Fender I'm going to go to without you know, blowing eardrums or getting thrown out of a gig because I'm too loud. It does that well. And then you can go down further. But my point is, a Fender Deluxe does not, to me, sound like a Fender Twin. Right. This is where the AC15 is different, right? It's a much smaller Vox than an AC30. Single speaker, it's got a silver bell. To me, this Vox amp sounds like an AC30. And that's remarkable. It's huge sounding, it's got huge bottom end, it's got that raunchy grind that I love from my AC30s. It's just an incredible amp. It doesn't give way, the bottom end holds no matter what. You could probably play bass with the band through this amp. And I'm not even joking. It really is something special. And where my Fender Deluxe, for example, won't. If you put a bass through that thing, you're going to blow the speaker within 10 seconds, I'm sure. So that's one amazing thing about the Vox AC15 that I just was not expecting. Another thing that's blown me away about this particular Vox is its vibrato channel. It's almost like the top boost channel from an AC30. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. AC30. It's got that, almost you can hear your plectrum hit the strings kind of thing, which is amazing for your U2 kind of Queen kind of tones. You can get it very easily. But what blew me away is the quality of the vibrato on this particular amp. It is beautiful. It really sucks your chest in and out. It's so powerful, you know, and that's rare. I find some of the vibratos on the Fender amps can be come and go, kind of take it or leave it, you know. I always, if I need a vibrato, I'll use a pedal. Where this is a vibrato I would actually use, and that is a huge plus for me. Great sounding vibrato in this amp. Another great thing about this particular Vox AC15 is when I did my research, when I bought this one, almost every single one of the old Voxes that I saw, the single speaker Vox AC15s from the early 60s, they were beat up. I'm talking Tolex torn, and they'd looked through, they'd been through the cleaner and back kind of thing, you know. I know I said that wrong. Been through the cleaner. You know what I mean. They've been through the ringer. The ring. But this particular amp is in great condition. I mean, it really is in great condition for its age. Well, there you go, guys. 1963, 64. It's right in that middle part there with the dates. It's quite hard to date them. This one's got the silver speaker in it. The one single silver speaker, as I keep saying over and over again. But in conclusion, this is a rare amp. It has a character that only a Vox can give you, but it hits that sweet spot so much sooner than a Vox AC30, which for me makes it the better amp, to be honest with you. For example, if I was going out to a gig, any gig at this stage, I'm going to take the AC15 because it's easier to carry, it will handle with any band, I can hit the sweet spot sooner, but I'm still getting that beautiful, beautiful Vox tone that I'm looking for, which is the reason why I would choose the Vox over my Fender or my Marshall or my Hi-Watts or whatever. If I'm going to choose my Vox for that gig, it's going to be the Vox AC15 for those reasons.
Plug yourself into the machine. Become one. Become Apple's new icon. Dealer straight to the screen.